Imagine being lost at sea. No food, no water, sharks circling beneath you, the sun burning your skin, and knowing no one is coming to save you. This is the story of 47 Days in Hell. His name was Louis Zamperini, an Olympic runner, a U.S. Air Force bombardier, shot down over the Pacific Ocean in 1943. He and 2 crew members survived the crash, climbed onto a tiny life raft, and waited for rescue. Day 1 turned into Day 10, Day 10 into Day 20. The ocean became their prison. Starvation, dehydration, madness, and just when they thought it couldn't get worse, the sharks arrived. 47 days, over 2,000 miles drifting, and somehow he survived. May 27, 1943, Louis and his crew were on a rescue mission over the Pacific. Their B-24 bomber had mechanical failures, faulty engines. Everyone knew the plane was a death trap. Mid-flight, the engines failed. The plane dropped from the sky, crashed into the ocean at 200 miles per hour. The impact was catastrophic. 8 crew members died instantly, trapped in the wreckage, drowned before they could escape. Only 3 survived: Louis, the pilot Phil, and the tail gunner Mac. They pulled themselves onto 2 tiny life rafts, bleeding, broken bones, in shock, and then they looked around. Nothing, just endless ocean in every direction. No land, no ships, no planes, just water and silence. The first week was the worst. They had no food, no fresh water. The emergency rations were gone in 2 days. Mac panicked, ate all the chocolate in secret. When the others found out, it was too late. Now they had nothing. Louis caught rainwater in his hands, sipped it slowly, rationed every drop. They caught a bird, raw, ate it with their bare hands, blood and feathers. It kept them alive for 1 more day. Then the sharks came. Tiger sharks, circling the raft, bumping it from below, testing, waiting. One night, a shark lunged. Its jaws snapped at Louis' hand. He punched it in the nose, drove it away, but they kept coming, day after day, night after night. Mac gave up, stopped eating, stopped talking. On day 33, he died. They pushed his body into the water. The sharks took him within seconds. Now it was just Louis and Phil, alone, drifting, slowly dying. Day 40, Louis could barely move. His skin was burned black, his lips cracked and bleeding. He was hallucinating, seeing land that wasn't there, but he refused to die. Day 47, they saw it, an island, for the first time in over 6 weeks. Land. They paddled with their hands. Every movement was agony, but they reached the shore, and that's when they realized it was a Japanese-controlled island. They were captured immediately, thrown into a POW camp, tortured for 2 years. Louis survived the ocean, but the real nightmare then was just beginning. He endured beatings, starvation, psychological torture. The camp commander, known as the Bird, made Louis his personal target, but Louis survived. When the war ended in 1945, he finally went home. 47 days on a raft, 2,000 miles drifting, sharks, starvation, then 2 years of torture. Louis Zamperini should have died a dozen times, but something inside him refused to break. He said later, "The worst part wasn't the ocean. It was realizing that survival doesn't mean you're saved. Sometimes surviving is just the beginning of a new hell." After the war, Louis struggled. PTSD, alcoholism, nightmares every night. But he fought through it, became a motivational speaker, forgave his captors, even met the Bird face-to-face decades later. He lived to 97 years old, unbroken. What keeps you going when there's nothing left? What makes someone survive when death would be easier? Let me know your thoughts. And if stories of impossible survival fascinate you, subscribe. Because World War II has more nightmares and more miracles than you can imagine.